I'm Mr. Burhanuddin, your English teacher, Department of English, Hamidpur Al-Hira College. Just today I would like to give you my second class on your English first and second paper. On English first paper, I have 3 units, Unit 3, 6 and 8. Unit 3, 6 and 8. These are my lessons. It's from first paper. It's from second paper. Only right form of verb. Right form of verbs. Dear students, you have to need this unit 3, unit 6 and unit 8. And from this text, there are so many lessons. So from this text there are so many lessons, but you have been given only 3 lessons. 3 lessons for examination, for exam. That is, one lesson will take the 2 questions. Question 1A, multiple choice. Multiple choice. A, B, question A, from B, short questions. Short question. And another lesson, from lesson 1, from lesson 2, from another lesson, you have been given question number 2, flow chart. Flow chart. From lesson 3, you have question number 3. Question number 3, summarize of the passage. Summarize of the passage. Just for a better concern, I would like to say that you have to go through this text, and when you read this text, of course, remember you that all the text will be read out thoroughly by vocabulary, and all the vocabulary should be known by you, because vocabulary should be needed for answering the questions, for multiple choice and any other question, because those questions are being replaced as a exam question, that some option and option, that option will be answered by you by your vast knowledge of vocabulary. Without vocabulary concern, you won't be able to give you the answer of the questions. From second paper, my topic is from second paper. My topic is right form of verb. Right form of verb. That is very much needed for the students for your reading, writing, speaking, and so on. Because as a student of English department, or as a student of English knowing, or as a student of performing in English, you have to know reading, first of all reading, writing, and speaking. There are so many language skills, but these are being needed for you, for your day-to-day life, for your studies, for your better result. So, reading, writing and speaking must be follow the right form of verb, because right form of verb covers the all things of the grammatical items from English second paper. And to know about the right form of verbs, we have to go through first of all sentences. Without sentences, you cannot be able, or you won't be able to Find out the right form of verb, because right form of verb is the basic distinction of the students to do something better of their reading skill, of their writing skill, and of their speaking skill. First of all, you have to know the sentences, two tenses, three parts of speeches. In your English second paper, these parts of speeches will be needed. These parts of speeches will be needed for you in your second paper, because in second paper from parts of speeches there are so many questions set up in your exam paper. So you have to go through the parts of speech properly, accurately, and without any hesitations. You have to go through this parts of speech. But then sentences, I would like to draw your attention: sentences, tenses, and parts of speech. What is sentence? Sentence is a group of words that will make a proper meaning to you. When a man speaks, when a man makes sounds, these sounds, and another one, these sounds holds or catches, and if he or she is able to know what the first one says, that is language. Language is nothing but the clarify of the another one species, the concept of the another species, and that is language. Then how to explore languages? Language goes through the sentences. When the sentence writes, then another one reads and find out the meaning of the sentence, and that is language. So sentences. Sentences are of 5 types. Number 1, SI. Subject plus PP plus interrogative. AB plus subject plus AB plus object plus mode of education. Number 3, inquiry. Subject. Plus PD1 plus what in, how, adjective, noun plus subject plus verb plus global expression. So these are the structure of the sentences, because you are the students of HSC level, the media level, and you are going to cross over the tertiary level of the education. So sentences are needed for your basic studies, basic need, basic distinction of your language learning. So assertive is the simple exploration, simple expansion of the sentence, that is subject AB plus object. That means I go home. Subject, verb, and object. Then interrogative AB. Will you go home? Auxiliary verb AB, subject PP1 object. So this is the structure of the assertive and interrogative. In assertive, just subject, verb, object will set up in the sentence, but in interrogative, the auxiliary will come first, then subject, then principal verb, then object. In imperative, We know that subject, verb, object make a sentence. But in integrated sentence, we know that principal verb and object will make this imperative sentence because it orders that request, order and request, order implication is here, are here. That's also the implications are here in imperative. So PV object. Request, order and advice. Go home. Help me. Help me. That is PV, that is PV, that is object, that is object. PV, object, PV. So imperative requires some articulation, that is request, order and advice. These three things make the imperative sentence. So here subject would be absence and hidden in this sentence. In operative sentence, we have been given you the structure that may plus subject plus predicate plus object. May Allah help you. May Allah help you. May Allah help you. This be your. So, may, that means your wish and your prayer would be explained here. But in exclamatory sentence, the exclamations, what is a combined word, how, adjective, noun, subject, verb, note of exclamation. What a, oblique how, nice, bird, eat, is. These sentences are the usual form, but in another context, structural form we have been gotten the structural form sentence in three: simple, complex, and compound. But at the initiative sense of organ, you have to know this assertive, interrogative, imperative, operative, exclamative. If you know it clearly, then we shall go through the another context to your next lesson. So, in my next class, we will go through the tenses and parts of speeches. I will discuss you in my next class. And in first paper, from your first paper, unit 3, 6 and 8. First paper, unit 3, 6 and 8. From unit 3, I will give you class on unit 3, lesson 1, 2 or 3, whatever it may be. So, in my next class, you will attend, you will join my class, you will help me to do something better in your class and ask me the question over my ID number and connect us for your betterment of your studies. So, today I will finish here. Thank you very much. Thank you.